Good evening. The Dolores County Broadcasting Network presents the DCTV 4-H Evening News Program for Wednesday, September 28, 2016. Camera people, Barry and Jesse. Video engineer and producer, Russell. Sound engineer, Cody. Teleprompter, Dan. Prompter, Myra. With news anchor, Nicholas. And meteorologist, Ciara. And this is your news director, Edward. And now, the news.
Good afternoon and welcome to the DCTV 4-H News and Weather program. Help keep our kids' news show on the air by becoming a sponsor. To buy sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Hello, I'm Nicholas, and the following stories from the Durango Herald. Rusty patched bumblebees are recommended for the endangered list. Federal wildlife officials on Thursday made a formal recommendation to list the rusty patched bumblebee as an endangered species because it has disappeared about 90% of its historic range in just the past 2 decades. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service made the recommendation after the Portland, Oregon-based Xerces Society petitioned the agency on behalf of the bee in 2013 and presented studies showing it was struggling due to a combination of disease, habitat loss, climate change, and overuse of pesticides in commercial crops. If approved, the species would be the first bee listed on the endangered in the continental United States, said Rich Hatfield, senior conservative biologist with the Xerces Society. The bees once ranged over 28 states, stretching from Minnesota, Maine, and to parts of Canada, but are now limited to small scattered colonies in about a dozen states, including Illinois, Ohio, Minnesota, and one of the Canadian provinces. Fish and Wildlife Service said in a statement Thursday. This next story is from the Cortez Journal. Mountain colors peaking in Maicus and Dolores areas. San June National Forest officials estimate the peak time for being fall colors likely will wrap up this week. The forest near Maicus and La Plata Mountains, 75% of the trees are showing a color as of Wednesday, September 28th. From Dolores to Lizard Head Pass, 75% of aspens were starting to show their golden leaves, according to the forest website. The forest recommended driving the San Joan Skyway from Dolores north of the Telluride Ridgeway, or Ouray in Silverton. The forest fall color report, updated weekly, is available at www.fs.usd.gov/go/San June/fall. More updates are available via the San June National Forest Twitter account at SanJuneNF. San Juan, sorry. NF. The following stories from the Denver Post. Who excessive air pollution affects 92% of the people. More than 9 out of 10 people worldwide live in areas with excessive air pollution, contributing to problems with stroke, heart disease, lung cancer, and lung cancer. The World Health Organization said Tuesday. The UN Health Agency said in a new report that 92% of people live in areas where air quality exceeds WHO limits, with Southeast Asia, Eastern Mediterranean, and Western Pacific regions hardest hit. The country-by-country figures came from new satellite data over rural areas to complete traditional grounds measurements of pollution, mostly in cities and about 3,000 places worldwide. A similar WHO report released on May that said 98% of residents in large cities and low and middle-income countries are facing excessively high air pollution. And now Dunlaw's in California. And Downey, it's illegal to wash your car in the street. In El Monte, sandboxes may not be used as ashtrays. Pinball machines are outlawed as well as mock horse racing games. In Fresno, no one may annoy a lizard in a city park. In Glendale, one may not take his dog on an elevator with him. It's illegal to jump into a passing car. Cars may not be driven in reverse. In Hollywood, it's illegal to drive more than 2,000 sheep down Hollywood Boulevard at one time. In Los Angeles, it's illegal for a man to beat his wife with a strap more than 2 inches without her consent. You may not hunt moths under a streetlight. It's illegal to cry on the witness stand. Toads may not be licked. And now, weather with Ciara.
This is meteorologist Ciara, and I'll be giving you the current weather report. The current temperature is 80 degrees. The high for today was 84 degrees. The low is 46 degrees. Winds are from 1 to 5 miles per hour from the southwest. The barometer is at 29.92 inches and is falling. The humidity is at 20%. Today there has been 0 hundredths of an inch of moisture measured by the DCTV weather station. Moisture for the month is 72 hundredths of an inch. And now I'll be giving you Big Map. Rain is falling from eastern California across into Utah, then down into Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. The central part of the nation is clear. There is more rain in Michigan, Illinois, and Indiana. From Ohio into New York, then south into South Carolina, we find more rain. Flash flooding and severe thunderstorms are possible in Virginia and North Carolina. And now I'll be giving you the 5-day forecast. Thursday, thunderstorms, high 72, low 46. Friday, thunderstorms, high 70, low 41. Saturday, mostly sunny, high 71, low 40. Sunday, mostly sunny, high 71, low 37. Monday, partly sunny, high 65, low 30. Now for our climate change report. I'm your climatologist, and I'll be giving you the CO2 report. Carbon dioxide, CO2, is one of the principal causes of climate change, and it is important that we report the CO2 weekly change. CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere, which causes climate instability, resulting in significant swings worldwide of moisture and hot and cold temperatures. The following are the CO2 numbers for this week. CO2 for the week of September 19, 2016, parts per million is 400.87. CO2 2 weeks ago was 401.33. CO2 last year was 397.31. CO2 10 years ago was 379.31. CO2 50 years ago was 318.64. Thank you, Dr. Peter Taines of the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration and Michael McGee of the CO2.Earth website for this information. Remember that you can help keep our kids' news show on the air by buying a sponsorship. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Thank you. Now back to our news director.
That's the end of today's DCTV 4-H news program. This is your news director, Edward, saying good night and thank you for watching.